Yo, 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 what is going on, CoD Familia? It is your boy BN, aka Mr. Kingdom Builder, and today, guess what? Yes, you did it! We're back again. Today, we're actually going to be discussing and going over a continuation for the next data set collection from our top 25 stats across Call of Dragons. It's going to be touching on the top 25 players that have conducted the most PvP up to this point. So it's going to be our top 25 personal merits category. And before we get started, as always, right, remember new videos are coming out every day at 9 a.m. Eastern /14 UTC. Of course, be sure to sub, like, ring the notification bell, and of course, if you want to join and be a part of our conversation, hit up the Discord. You can find a link to that in the pinned comment description right down below. Okay, so here we go. We're just going to show you all the good Shibuya boos here. And here we go. So we're just going to do a big unveil. I don't really know why there's a need for me to do this, especially if I'm just transitioning right over to it, but it's either here nor there. We'll talk about it later. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and read this bottom up from our PvP. Now, I do want to make a note that bear in mind for Season 1 stats, which is where we're at right now, for these 4 kingdoms, because there's only 4 servers essentially out right now during beta early access, is that the merits themselves do reset per season. So again, whether I do these every month or if I do these ones maybe at the beginning of the season or maybe halfway through the season, or again, because I think seasons might be around 70 days, give or take. So maybe we can get away doing 2, maybe 3 per season, and then I'll just have to kind of do groups of kingdoms in each of those seasons and then kind of talk about that. So that might be how we'll have to do it, but we'll get to that when we'll talk about it when we get there. So, starting bottom up for now, we got at the number 25 bubble position, we got King of Midas. Again, also the number 1 player in Server 3. And he's sitting at 2 mil here. Again, new addition to the list, so welcome. Number 24, we got TA's Meat Doctor. From Server 2, also new, welcome. Number 23, we got King's Solo Turk here from Server 1, also new, welcome. We got TA's PT Kawaii from Server 2, also new, welcome. Then finally here at number 21, we got King's MCY at 2.1 mil from Server 1, down from number 4, where the player previously was, but still seeing a plus 389k increase on PvP. Then we get to the top 20 here. At number 20, we got Shocks to Go, 2.2 from Server 1, up from number 23. So about a, what do I have, a plus 3 position increase, plus 1.09 mil, almost double, at least if not, yeah, pretty much near double PvP points. So definitely enjoying that PvP-ness. Then we get to number 19. This is King's Lucas Strumman. Server 1, down from number 12 previously, but still up 781k on the PvP points. Then we get to TA's Jizzy, or Jazzy, as I like to say. Jazzify me. 2.3 mil, breaking into that threshold. Server 2, new, welcome. Then we have King's Jaha. That's my best pronunciation. If it's other, let me know in the comments. From Server 1, down from number 7, right? So here, looking at a negative 10 or loss of 10 position here, but still plus 661k points. So still getting that PvP on. Number 16, this is King's Kenpogi. Server 1, new addition, welcome. We got TA's this player. Server 2, they're new, welcome. Then we get to, again, further into the top 15. Number 14, King's Haru, at bringing that 2.5 mil threshold there for PvP honor points, or merit points, I should say. Server 1, up from number 21, and this should actually be deepest and sincerest apologies. There we go. For number 21 here. So for that position, seeing a plus 7 increase, and then we got plus 1.41 mil increase on the, on the PvP point gain. So more than double what we're seeing. So really nice there. Then we get to number 13. This is for BDN Mad Dog, breaking that 2.6 mil threshold. Server 3, they're new. Welcome. We got number 12. This is King Cakes, which is hilarious to say out loud. 2.8 mil threshold being broken. Server 1, they're new. Welcome. Then we get to number 11. This is TA's Leanin, breaking the 3 mil threshold. Server 2, they're new. Welcome. Then we get finally into the top 10. Number 10, for BDN's Classic Jope. Server 3, they're new. Welcome. We got number 9. This is PKO2's C4, L4, C4. Shocking that I have to say that out loud and that much. 3.1 mil. Server 2, welcome. They're new. We got TA's 3.2 mil for that threshold. Pro Conserver 2, their new welcome. Then we get to number 7. Oh, which I want to say from IK, even though it does. There's, I think the one I used to do was AWOO. This is OWO. So I should be like, oh, oh, right? Like, what's the owl? What's the sound the owl makes? That's exactly what I think of when I see this. But then we got OWO's Immortal, 3.3 mil, breaking that threshold there for PvP points. Server 2, their new welcome. Now we get to the top 6. Number 6 is King's Leonidas, 3, well, no, hasn't broken that yet. Server 1, down from number 1, though, where the person was, plus 508k for the PvP point plus. Then we finally get to our top 5. Number 5, we got OWO's Fish, breaking the 4 mil threshold. Server 2, up from number 16, where Fish currently, or I should say previously was, so plus 11 spot increase, plus 2.71 mil points on PvP. Oh my gosh, the second most, again, a lot here. And then we get to number 4, this is TA's Pepe de Hepe, 4.4 mil on the threshold there for points. Server 2, they're new, welcome. Then here into the top, Thrizzle, number 3. King's Wayne, 4.7 mil on the threshold break. Server 1, down from number 2. It's not really big, but still seeing a plus 1.87 mil increase on PvP points. Very respectable. And then we got number 2 here, right? Our Server 2's man, the myth, the legend, and or other. This is TA's Junie, 7.99 mil, right, so breaking the 7.9 threshold, almost 8. Server 2, they're new, welcome. And then the number 1 player moving up 3 spots, or I should say 2 spots from 3 to 1, we got King's Yeson. And these, again, 8.44 mil. Server 1, and seeing a plus 5.73 mil increase. I mean, talk about just going hard in the paint here, right? More than double the amount of increase based on total merits currently as of when we took the data as of yesterday, even though this video is probably going to come out past the 10th or 11th. But again, that's insaneness, right? So you can see here pretty consistent, right? 2s, you got, what is that, 6 3s, 3 4s, and then just the breakaway here, right? And you can start noticing the breakaway into the top 5. But once you get into the top 2, between 2 and 3, again, very, very big breaks. So a lot to say there, man. Just wild stuff all around, right? We got, what is it, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, so 16 news that we got. Bubble position for merits right now is now 2 mil, right? So almost, actually pretty much double, right? A little more than double here. And then if you're looking at the number 1 position from going up, you're at least looking at, what is that, 3 times, right? 6, 8, 3, 24. Yeah, so you're looking at almost 3 times the amount for what the number 1 player's merit points were at for the peak ceiling, and then what is it at now? So very, very nice. Again, cannot wait to show off more. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Again, points are high. You can see a lot. Right, even just kind of looking at the trend here, you can see, let's see what we have for 2. How many people here from 2? So we have, where's my number? That's supposed to be a number here that shows me. So here we go. Count. So this is 11 players. 11 out of the top 25, almost half, are from Server 2. And then I'm imagining the rest are probably from 1. Right, let's see here. Yeah, then we got 10. So you're looking at 21 out of 25 players on this list from 2 servers. The other 4 spread out. The rest are from 3, right? None from 4 here. But that's understandable because 4 doesn't necessarily do a lot of PvP. Right, let me make sure I have this right. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. That was 21. 1, 2, 3. Did I count this wrong? Let's see here. I feel like I'm bugging right now. 2. Yeah, that's 11. Oh, that's what it was, 22. Yeah, so sorry. Both were actually at 11 for 2 and for 1. So you had 3 players then from Server 3. Again, none from 4. I had to make sure I did my math right. All right, that is it for me. As always, man, I hope you guys enjoy this. Again, I love pulling data. I love pulling stats to kind of show you guys what the comparisons are. We'll see how we end up transitioning this once the season starts kicking in. But for now, cool to see kind of who the top PvP players are, who are really just going out there and, fighting. And I want to point this out, right? I also understand, as kind of a late add-in here of just notice, that even if you're doing a lot of PvP, remember, there's two ways you can kind of get on here. You can either do it the free-for-all way, which is the kind of unorganized way, so to speak, where maybe you're just in kind of a civil war, you're just kind of fighting to your heart's content, or you're also doing it in an organized way, right? By still getting all the fun of it, but not necessarily kind of losing out on everything you've worked on within your alliance, or you getting zeroed, so to speak, as a player, whether it's taking rallies or again losing your own losing territory, having farmers constantly killed, things like that. So I'm a big believer that I truly feel there are two ways to kind of get here. It's just doing it one way gets you there faster, because you can just kind of go and hit anyone and everyone you want, right? That's kind of the up to. And then on the other side, you kind of have to work harder, right? Because if you do it in an organized way, you either have to organize more events or just hope that more people show up, right? So you guys can essentially either kind of honor trade, if you want, or merit point trade, or just have the opportunity to kind of do the, battle royales, so to speak, right? Royal rumbles, if you will, just in that organized fashion, to where you'll hopefully be able to meet higher merit point thresholds. Okay, that is it for me. As always, as I said, hope you'll enjoy. Until next time, that is it. I am outie. Deuces. I will and shall catch you all later.